Cyan here, showing you a general overview of Rare Replay, which was only released a few hours ago at the stores. The first thing you'll notice when you put the game into the Xbox One is that you basically have to download a good portion of the games, 9 in total. Basically any game that was released on the Xbox 360 needs to be downloaded separately. If you start with a Rare Replay download first, after a few minutes you should be able to get into the game and play the rest of the games that you don't need to download. I've cut out the intro just to make this video shorter, but it's definitely worth a look. You can see it in other places on YouTube. So we have the game gallery, which contains 30 games. We've got Rare Revealed, which contains exclusive interviews that you basically have to unlock. We've got Snapshot, which is basically like a SNES remix sort of thing where it contains challenges. So I'm going in blind here. I've never actually played through this yet, but it seems we've got each of the 30 games in order of release. I'll break this video into pre-N64, N64 and post-N64. So let's start off with the pre-N64 games. Never played this one, so I'll start with this. I press the L shoulder button and it's gone into the other game. Okay, press RB to get back into it. So I've got the play or the snapshot options. If I press the Y button, it actually opens up this menu, which is instructions for the game. Controls, which I need because I have no idea how to play this game. And if you can also look at the manuals for all the other games in the collection as well. So Conkers, yeah, awesome. Okay, let's get into this game now. Got an achievement just for opening the game. Awesome. I have a feeling that the other achievements aren't quite as easy as this. If I hold down a button, it lets me get back straight into the main menu. I think these stamps are like achievements that you can get, and getting more of these stamps unlocks things like the interviews and other extras. Okay, now I'm going to look at Force Gemini, which is one of the main reasons why I was so excited about this collection, because I love the original on the N64. It's gonna feel weird playing this game on an Xbox controller. I'm so used to the N64 one. And straight away I can tell that they've enhanced the graphics from the original. The colours look a lot more vibrant, it almost looks HD, I'm not sure if it is, but the original was way fuzzier than this. That the cutscenes were full screen, while the gameplay has the frame around it. You can also tell that the frame rate looks pretty good as well. The original was pretty bad. So they've done a good job in enhancing this game, which is nice to see. And we've gone back to having the frames around the screen. But I've heard that you can actually change this game to widescreen, so I might check that out a little bit later. Just trying to get used to these controls. Though and here's the widescreen option to turn widescreen on and off. Awesome. Much better. For some reason, moving the character is done using the right analog stick, and manual targeting is done with the left analog stick. I thought it would have been the other way around.
Forest World. Liberate this once peaceful planet from
was much easier controlling the character in the N64 version, but I guess I'll get used to these controls. Okay, so on to the next game. And I've just realised that I probably can't play any of the Xbox 360 games because they're still downloading. I've completed Kameo in the past and Rare Replay has recognised the previous achievements and given me all these stamps. Cool. And I've unlocked a video from collecting enough stamps, so now's a good time to have a look at these extras. The making of Conker's Bad Fur Day, cool. At the back of the box it says that there's over 60 minutes of behind the scenes footage. Kameo 2. No Dinosaur Planet. You can spend ages just looking at the animations that randomly pop up and down the screen. Some 12 Tales Conker's tunes. What Conker's Bad Fur Day could have been, but likely wasn't. Press X to view stamps. 10 out of 330. Got a bit of work to do. Might have a brief look at Snapshot, which is basically made up of challenges, like NES Remix. Seems to be about 5 challenges per game. Well, it's possible more might unlock as you play through them. The challenges seem to be limited to the pre-N64 games. Might have a quick playthrough Blast Corps, which is another favourite game of mine. Like Force Gemini, the graphics appear to be enhanced. They definitely look a lot clearer than the N64 version. Perfect Dark Zero has finally downloaded. Just another 7 or 8 games left.
Go for it!
It's good to see that they have enhanced the N64 games. I know that Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Tooie were all recently re-released in HD, so I expected them to be in HD, but these other games, so Jet Force Gemini and Blast Corps, which have never been re-released before, it's good that they have enhanced the graphics somewhat. 30 games for $30, which is not bad. Or here in Australia, 30 games for $50, which is still not bad. I got this copy at JB Hi-Fi today, which was only $44, which is as cheap as I've seen it anywhere.
You're just trying to impress me.
Something I haven't checked yet is the scan line option and the rewind feature. So I might go into Battletoads and just have a look at these features. By clicking the right analog stick, you can get these scan lines, which make the game look like they did on the old TVs. So this is with the scan lines. This is without the scan lines. It just gives the game a fuzzier look, which, to be honest, I prefer them without the scan lines. By holding down the left trigger, I can rewind the gameplay. And that was as far as it let me rewind. And if I rewind again, it still only lets me rewind to that point. So it seems you can rewind up to about 10 seconds before you have to keep playing on. So that's the end of this video. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel, Cyan Review. I'll be uploading more rare replay videos in the near future.